Hello and welcome to the Direct Connect Solutions University Customer Portal, aka Dashboard 101. Today we're going to talk a little bit about job management and how you manage your jobs or projects in the customer portal. Before we get started, I'm going to assume that you have already received your user login and you've created a password and you've successfully logged into the portal. If that has not happened, go ahead and call your customer service representative and make sure that you get that set up and you can catch back up with us from there. Okay, so before we get started, let's talk a little bit about what is a job. Direct Connect Solutions is a full-service marketing agency. We do job management, project management rather, for above-the-line advertising as well as below-the-line advertising. That basically means that we can create TV spots, radio spots, production video, billboard advertisement, signage. We handle direct marketing. We have text messaging campaigns and email campaigns, QR code campaigns, direct mail campaigns. All of that is managed and tracked here within the customer portal. So although that's a large number of services, your projects may fall into just one small subset section. So keep in mind, a job is equal to a project. So if we're working on any type of project for you, no matter what it is, we track it here in the customer portal. So let's get started. On your dashboard, what you're going to notice when you log in, and yours is not going to look exactly like mine. I am a super user, so I have additional privileges, but the things we're going to talk about today are available to pretty much everybody. So the first thing you're going to notice is you have this box here called Recently Entered Jobs. This is going to show you the last 10 jobs that were entered for your company. Company is equal to everybody within your organization under a company name. So you can access your jobs directly from here. You'll notice that each one of them is a link. By clicking on that link, you can drill right into that job. Another way that you can get to your jobs is through the Jobs menu. And if you click on List, what you're going to see here is a way for you to search for jobs, and that's by company name. And so you would just enter your company, and you will notice that it's going to show you the open jobs or projects for that company at the moment. You can also look at old jobs, or what we call closed jobs. When the job is finished and it's been invoiced and the project's done or the campaign is ended, it goes into a closed status. So closed jobs can be included in your lookup. If you just hit refresh, you'll see that it pulls up all the old jobs that are closed. Now, pricing, you'll notice, let's just talk really quick about some of the things you're seeing on this menu. You have the job number. Everything we do is tracked by our internal job number. We can cross-reference that to your system job number or customer ID number. We'll look at that in a moment. The job name, that's just a descriptor that helps you easily identify a job if you don't know what the job number is. Quantity is generally only important if you're doing say a direct mail campaign, or maybe we're doing some data analytics, but for a video shoot, you're going to have a quantity of 1. Due date, that's when we expect to be done with the project. We kind of keep that right in front of us at all times so we're sure we hit our timelines. The current status, what are we currently doing with it? And we can include pricing so that you can keep track of your ROI, and in a different segment we'll show you how you can track your ROI and your campaign management right within the portal as well. So look back in our menu for a tutorial on campaign management. All right, so let's go ahead and drill into a job. I've set up this dummy job for video production specifically for this segment. I'm going to click on the job number, which is a link to the job details page. Now the job details page is going to show you pretty much everything you need to know about your job. It's going to have your job number, company name, what are we calling the job, that job name, your customer ID number right here. That could be cross-referenced for you to a PO number or to your system. If not, we generate a random number and that's what gets placed in there. A quantity. Again, we talked about that already. Due date, we've touched on that when we want to be done with it. The type of job, it could be anything. Video production, here I've got data analytics on this job. And the current status. Current status is what are we currently doing with it. In process means that it's in production. Our folks are already working on it. And the normal steps we go entered, in process, we may go back to proofing or some sort of customer status. That's an action item for you where we're asking for some information, either additional data or for you to take a look at it. In process or in production, and then generally goes to closed. So, but you'll see some other other job statuses in there. Job history, this tells you what's happened when. So if you're thinking that things haven't moved along, you can come in here and check that at any time. And attachments, anything that we've uploaded to the job for you to have available to you. You also can upload attachments. I'm going to show you that in a moment. Inventory items, this is only relevant if you have warehousing some items with us that you want us to include with your campaigns. Sometimes we do, say, brochures and things that get mailed out as part of your direct mail process. Job estimates, if you click on the job estimate and if you've asked for that to be included in the portal, you'll get a pop-up window that'll show you the breakdown for each segment of your job. And down here at the bottom, this is an important area I'd like everyone to take note of. It's the notes section. And in the notes section is anything that we have going on with the job. If you call us and tell us to do A, we get into the portal and we type John Doe called and he wants us to do A. We put it all in here so that everybody's on the same page. We don't go off of what we think we know. We go off of what we have here in front of us to tell us that we should do. All right, so this is the job details page. This is an overview. If you want to edit any of this information, you click on the edit job button at the top upper corner, and then you can come in here and you'll see you have a lot of power. You can come in here and change the type of job, the name of the job. You could add inventory items. This is pretty self-explanatory. Whatever you do, you just hit submit at the end and it'll update it to the job. We can help you with your bidding process if you have a partner you want to work with for different portions of your campaign, or we can take bids in and you can keep track of your bidding process here. We can talk about that in another segment. Attachments. This is important to look here. If you want to upload an attachment in this attachment segment, here you're just going to browse to the item that you want to attach. And I'm just going to quickly grab anything off my desktop, black DCS logo, and I'm going to say go ahead and upload that. Now what you're going to notice here is that in our current attachments, we now have 2 items that are available for everyone to see. Now you can delete those or you can flag that as a proof. If say we're doing something that you need to take a look at, we would upload it here, flag it as a proof, change the status, and then it would be ready for proofing. And we have a tutorial specifically on proofing that you need to take a look at that will take it from there. All right. So back to view details, you can see where I've added a new item here. If I had added a new note, it would show up down here at the bottom. And that is your basic overview for job management. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to contact your customer service representative. They'll be able to walk you through it specifically. Please look for the tutorial on how to enter a new job, because you have the ability to do that as well. As soon as it's entered on your side and you've uploaded all your items, it goes directly to our team and they get started on it immediately. So look for that segment as well. Thanks for joining me today.